Good morning. Very good morning. I'm traveling today, so I want to get in and get this done early. Make sure you guys get some weather and news, and I'll be doing back-to-back shows early this morning. Early bird, yes, Susan. I'm surprised anybody actually joined in this morning. And I'm going to get right onto it because I'll be taking off real soon. I'll be going to Memphis today. So I'm doing my shows early and getting them so everyone can be able to watch. Now, weather, oh boy, it is going to be a scorcher here. They've got us under a heat warning. And you should see all the heat warnings coming up on not only my computer, but my phone. So it's going to be very hot. And me and hot weather don't do well. So we'll see how it goes. Um, I'm going to get on with the weather and because I got a whole line of tabs for you guys. Uh, boy, the big one is things to say on the elevator to make people nervous. So yeah, safe travels. Hopefully, we don't run into traffic going towards Memphis today. Um, oh yeah, it's well. Let me add this. See, this is what we're looking at today, and it's moving towards the East Coast. And they said that the weather that the East Coast could be getting could turn severe due to the hot and the cold clashing together. So be very careful. Oh, wow, William's even awake. I got a few that's awake this morning. I'm surprised Mary hasn't jumped in yet. So here we go. I'll get this going and we'll find out what the weather foretells for us today.
And dangerous heat expected from the Great Lakes to the Gulf Coast. We have heat advisories and excessive heat warnings that cover much of the eastern United States, east of the Front Range of the Rockies. Look at these low temperatures. St. Louis Tuesday morning, 88, 83 in Chicago, Wichita, 82, Oklahoma City, 81. And then with your heat and humidity, you're going to see heat indices like these: 105, Chicago, St. Louis, Memphis, Atlanta, 103, 111 in Raleigh, and it just continues to be hot through Wednesday and Thursday, up to 109 in Columbia, in Raleigh, 101 in Chicago, 104 in St. Louis, San Antonio, Shreveport, all in the triple digits. Now, these much above average temperatures will continue through this week, really from the Canadian border down to Mexico. Take it from this Texas gal that grew up with no AC. See if you can get to some air conditioning, maybe in a shopping center, and take a big bottle of water, freeze it in the freezer, and put it outside for your dogs. They'll lean against that and have some cool in the afternoon.
Yeah, so look at those temps. Now, I'm going to have to say this is above average for us. We normally don't see over 100 till uh, the end of July. So, yes, this is above average. And, uh, the weather's kind of below average, it says, above average. And, oh, so, yeah, summer has arrived. Be sure to check on the elderly today to make sure they're cool. Uh, Now, I don't know about power outages. I looked around this morning to see if we had any power outages expected today. Because you know what they've been saying is that we could be having power outages this morning. Now, there has been two earthquakes that's hit this morning. One in Kokanoke, Alaska, and the other one is in Papua New Guinea. So we'll get this up and get the earthquakes to you real quick. Everything's kind of spread out. The ones I'm always concerned are on the main fault lines, and we got one in Georgetown, St. Helena, 5.1. There's another one down towards the South Africa, Prince Edward Islands region, 4.8. And we've seen like the one up in Alaska. Then we have one, Chinaka, Alaska, 3.2. Um, Sitka, Alaska, 3.5. And McNeil, Canada, 4.6. Then we got one down in Shingleton, California, 2.6. And White City, of course, we usually get those. And that was a 2.9. And then one in Smiley, Texas. That was a 2.5. That's unusual. Um, South America is very quiet. Um, but we did have one in El Salvador, a 4.5. Um, you know what? Talking about the weather, they're saying that these illegal migrants are falling out in the desert over this heat. Bad choice for them to come up. Not only that, but Mexico's got thousands of jobs, and there are people flocking from California to Mexico now to live. Uh, just be careful doing that because of the cartel. Um, oops, I just switched us to the ocean. Uh, all right. The strawberry moon um, is coming up, and here we go. Oh, we got a little turtle there, but I can't. Let's see. The strawberry moon, they saying today or tonight to be the best time and the brightest. And not only that, strawberry moon in June means strawberries are the best. So go get your strawberries, can them up, and make some jam or, strawberry shortcake is really good. Right about. And well, I'd love it for breakfast. I think I'm going to go get me some donuts though. Um, so go and get some strawberries if you want them the freshest and the best. Now's the time to get them. Is this week? All right. Let's see. Shelter dog. Um, and I might even have to show you the picture of this little guy. Now, this little guy. Let me. In fact, I'll show it to you. I'll show you. Now, this little guy here, um, it's not what they expected. It was getting really hot, and they decided they were going to go and get him a tub. You could see it shaped like a bow, and they thought this would be really nice for this little guy. Except for they found out that um, he didn't really care much for this big. His name is Centaur, and everybody that got to see him said he panted a lot, and needed a pool. So they went and got him a little bone-shaped pool that the shelter used, and of course he had his little bucket of water there. Well, Centaur prefers his bucket. He doesn't want in the pool and that he could stretch out in. He prefers the bucket. So let me give you a shot of him in his bucket. And they said they took it away and he refused to get in the bone pool. So they put the bucket back out there, filled it up with cold water, and of course he climbed right back in. Now, when they drained the bone pool, he would lay down in it to stay cool, they say. But if they put water in it, he got out of it and would climb into his bucket. So there he is in his little bucket. Uh, Listen, I think there's more pictures of him. There's him laying in it in the bone pool without the water, and but that is him in his bucket. So crazy little centaur, huh? I bet someone will go get him now at the shelter. Uh, and there's his happy little face with the water, but he doesn't want the bone pool. He wants the bucket. So happy little guy there. I seen that. I thought, oh my goodness, what a crazy little dog. They all have their quirks, and he's definitely got a quirk there. Um, Everything is edible, my dear children. Is this one, and this is about a lady that is from Africa, and she brought her family was coming over to visit, and they do live out where they do a lot of hunting, and um, they said that her when she went back to work after her family had left, they asked if they did anything fun why? Well, they were all here, and she said she took them to the zoo. And she says as they walked around the zoo, she soon to believe that it was everything is edible. Um, she said, "Now, how was your uncle and your visit with your family?" And she says, "Well, when we saw animals, they were like, ah, yes, I've killed that one before. Oh, and this one's delicious. Oh, that one's even more delicious." And she said, "I'm never taking those guys to the zoo ever again." Uh, so, yep, that was definitely you. If you have friends that eat the animals at the zoo, that's what you're going to get, or family members. Uh, now, over the weekend, there was a dog that became stuck in the gorilla enclosure recently at San Diego Zoo Safari. So, if you guys were um, at the zoo, you might have caught this one. And the first they said the gorilla was just throwing dirt at the little canine, and then the dog disappeared over the stone wall as the gorilla started to chase it. And everybody was saying, "Oh no, run, run, run!" And it drew a pretty big crowd. They did get the dog out safely, and the gorilla. They said looked very hostile, like it was going to eat the dog if it caught it. I'm not sure. The San Diego Zoo put out a statement that a couple domestic dogs were loose at the San Diego Zoo. One of the dogs jumped into the gorilla habitat around 4 p.m. Wildlife care specialists successfully recalled the two gorillas that came out of the habitat so the dog could get removed. Recalling training is a part of a regular safety procedures at the park. And the dogs were successfully removed, and no safari park animal staff or guests were harmed. So, yep, the little doggy got in there, two doggies, it says. Um, so, but in the story, this is through Breitbart, so you guys can go take a look at it today if you'd like. Um, now, I'm trying to move along kind of quickly this morning. Um, oh boy, okay, Susan, I think you'll like these ones. Um, this one here is elevator fun. Things to say to shock people on the elevator, or to frighten, or maybe they'll even get a good laugh. So, um, when someone comes onto the elevator, make car noises when everyone gets on or off. Oh boy, this is kind of gross. Blow your nose and offer to show the contents of your Kleenex to the passengers. Grimace painfully while smacking your forehead and muttering, "Shut up." All of you, just shut up, damn it. All right. Boy, that they would probably get off on the next floor, at least I would. Whistle the first seven notes of It's a Small World a lot. Sell Girl Scout cookies. Hey, speaking of Girl Scout cookies, what are they going to be, like 20 bucks a box now? Uh, with the inflation, oh my gosh, those poor Girl Scouts. I was really thinking that maybe, since they make a huge amount, why not just sell them in the stores? Then you could get them year round and the Girl Scouts could make a profit. All right. All right. Now here's the next one. On the long ride, sway side to side at a natural frequency of the elevator, or even shave, they say. Okay. Crack open your briefcase, purse, or even pull out your wallet and then say, "Got enough air in there?" Okay. Offer name tags to everyone getting on the elevator and wear yours upside down. uh, Stand silent and motionless in the corner facing the wall without getting off and mumble, "Oh no, oh no." That's going to scare people. They'd be thinking you had a bomb. That's scary. All right. When at your floor, strain to yank the doors open, then act embarrassed when they open by themselves. All right. Lean over to the other passenger and whisper, "Noogie Patrol coming. Noogie Patrol coming. Oh boy, that'll get them, huh? Greet everyone on the elevator with a warm handshake and ask them to call your admiral. There you go, William. One word, flatulence. Ooh, okay. Stare grinning at the other passenger for a while, then announce, I've got new socks on. It'd been funnier if you said you had new underwear on. Or, I changed my underwear today. Are you happy? That's way better. All right. Give religious tracts to each passenger. Yeah. All right. Meow occasionally. All right. Bet the other passengers you could fit a quarter in your nose. Okay, that one got me. Uh, bet the other passengers you could fit a quarter in your nose. Okay. Frown and mutter, gotta go, and then look up, get kind of embarrassed looking, it says, and then say, oops. All right. Show the other passengers a wound and ask them if it looks infected. And then when it doesn't, pick at it and then ask them. Oh boy. Uh, Susan's gonna start taking the stairs. Yeah, don't get on the elevator with Ellie. Um, all right. Sing Mary Had a Little Lamb while continually pushing buttons. Oh, that'll get you beat up. Holler shoots away whenever the elevator descends. Walk on. Oh, I like this one. Walk on with a cooler that says human head on the side. Stare at the passenger and announce, you're one of them, and then move to the far corner of the elevator. Burp and then say, ooh, tasty. No, yuck. All right. Leave a box between the doors. Oh, that'll get you beat up too. Boy, some of these things are going to get people hurt. All right. Wear a puppet on your hand and talk to the other passengers through it. All right. Start a sing along. All right. When the elevator is silent, look around and ask, is that your beeper? Okay. Play a harmonica, even though you don't know how to play it, and then sing and stomp your foot. Um, Say ding on each floor. Oh boy, there's a whole bunch of these. Say, I wonder what all these things will do, and push the red buttons. Oh, that'll get you in trouble with the building people. Oh, can you imagine what some of them red buttons are? It could start the sprinklers inside. Just what you need to have push a red button and have it rain. Um, Bring a chair along. Take a lunch and bite out of a sandwich and if um, ask other passengers, you want to see what in my mouth? Oh, there you go. Want to see what's in my mouth? Oh boy. Blow spit bubbles. Oh boy. Pull your gum out of your mouth in long strings. All right. Announce in a demonic voice, I must find a more suitable host body. Is yours available as you look at other passengers? Carry a blanket and clutch it and stay in the corners. Uh, Susan says, here's Susan's got one for the elevator. I'm surprised one of them wasn't to go on with a whoopee cushion and hidden underneath the shirt, and then say pull my finger, because that's a good one. Here, pull my finger, and then with the whoopee cushion. Thanks, Susan. That's a good one. Uh, where it make explosive noises whenever anyone pushes the button. Wear X-ray specs and leer suggestedly at other passengers and tell them they're X-ray specs and say you know what they're wearing underneath their clothes. Oh, see, some of these will get people hurt. Stare at your thumb and say, I think it's getting larger. If anyone brushes against you, recoil and holler, bad touch, ow, ow. Oh boy, oh boy. Uh, that was the end of the list right there. Those are some pretty good ones today of elevators, the list of elevators of what to say or not say. So some of them will get you hurt, and some of them, I think, people on the elevator would just crack up at it. So, with that, folks, that is it for the show today. And I will be back in a few minutes. I'm going to start on news and get the news out of the way. And then we'll be getting in the car and heading to Memphis. So, hopefully, we have a good trip and it's not too hot. And you guys stay cool today. Scream monkeypox, and that'll get everybody running. Oh, yeah. Oh boy. Or either that, or if you have skeeter bites, look at them and say, is that monkeypox? I think it is. I've been at the zoo with those dogs. Uh, yeah, there's all kinds of funny ones you could say on the elevator. I say to, um, you, now this really happened. We were on the elevator one time, and this family got on, and the kid said he had a rock in his shoe, and he started taking off his shoes and socks. Oh my goodness, he had stinky feet. It polluted the whole elevator. And I swear the next time we used it to go back, to go back where we were going to, you could still smell that kid's feet. That's something they were going to have to fumigate for sure. So, all right. So we will see you all in a few minutes, about 10 minutes. And then we will get the news. It's not very much. It's probably about 10, 15 minutes worth. And then I will be off to the races. I'm going to go to, get this, we're going to have lunch at Dodo's Pizza in Memphis. Never been there, but what a weird name, Dodo. So, yep, we're going to go to Dodo's Pizza, and then we'll be heading back this way. So I should be back this evening, later this evening. So um, if I get a chance, I might, jump on and say how my trip was, or since I'm picking up a visitor and bringing her back, you'll probably see her tomorrow morning. So, Dodo Pizza. Let's see. Hopefully, they treat me good so I don't have to complain about them tomorrow morning on my news show. But I'll let them know that they're going to be on, and see how their pizza is. So, with that, everyone, stay cool today. Um, like I said, check on elderly or people that can't handle the heat, and make sure they're going to be cool. Make sure they got AC. Maybe even take a bag of ice over to them. Uh, but we got to take care of the elderly right now, because uh, uh, definitely we can't depend on our government to worry about them at this time. So, all right, everyone, we will, of course, subscribe, share our morning show. Everyone seems to get a big kick out of it. So, share with a whole bunch of your friends and family. And if you're over on Facebook, hit the follow. And we'll see everyone tomorrow morning. But it'll be a little bit later. It won't be this early. So have a wonderful day, folks. And we will see you in a few minutes or tomorrow morning. Bye bye, folks.